Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back, everyone. So, let's get right to it. As you've seen in the last video, we got an issue, okay? And many of us are fully aware, but somehow carriers that are doing very bad things, they want pity, okay? They want pity. Then you have a broker agent from Armstrong that wants to challenge Axel. And we know how this always goes, especially since Axel here, he gathers a lot of information and a lot of intel, not only on brokers, but agents, carriers, drivers, everybody. So, real quickly here, the topic is Fox carriers. And see, Fox carriers is 100% doing double brokered loads, 100%. If Fox would like to take me to court, I invite them. I would love for them to take me to court so I could subpoena everybody with all the information I have. Let's make it a party. So, then this agent from Armstrong, who wants to flash a page from supposedly their insurance with a bunch of VIN numbers, and then I take that page, and here's the best part, folks. Here's the best part. The carrier that was involved with Fox, as well as this agent from Armstrong, they want to retaliate and make videos on TikTok. They're little TikTok floozies. And then they want to block me. Like, you think Axel cares if you block him? Like, you put a video out and you block me. Congratulations. But here's what they don't understand. And even the agent from Armstrong says, because you're not going to use our content for your clout. I don't need your content for my clout. But just so they know, I have the videos and they're downloaded. Do you know how many people I have in my network? I just reach out to them. I tell them, hey, go get me the video, make a copy so I have it, and I file it away. And that's what people don't understand. Once you post it, I'm going to get it, okay? And not only that, you're free game when you're on social media. 100% free game. But anyways, let's get back to Fox carriers. So, I got about 4 people working on this now. So, I have one insurance guy. He starts checking the VIN numbers on that sheet. Listen, Honeybee, this Dumbo Honeybee that goes by Swarming Bees Logistics, which I have more stuff on, she's not the only carrier with an MC number that's supposedly leased on to Fox carriers. There's tons of them. And not to mention that this Swarming Bees Logistics, I'm now told by other parties, was also taking loads from another motor carrier authority that was charging her 10%, and he was even pulling the loads from Fox carriers. So now we got multiple authorities, and you're going to sit there and tell me this agent from Armstrong has such an intellect to not understand what kind of fraud is going on. How much you're putting not only your brokerage, but the customers involved in jeopardy. But no. Mrs. Ed, with those big horse chompers, she thinks she's so smart. So now what she has done is open up a huge investigation involving the insurance companies and Fox carriers. And let me point out another thing. For any drivers or any carriers that have that VIN on that list, and trust me, I have the whole list now. Not just that sheet where she shows so many of them. I have the whole list. So you know what's going to happen now? Now we're checking every single VIN number and matching it with every single authority. And what's going to happen now is then Axel and his team are going to investigate and go over every single one of those authorities with what we call a fine-tooth comb. That's number one. Number 2, on some good information here. So I just got off the text messaging with Agent X. He's been very stressed. He said he's had a very large migraine. He said the last 5 days he's been working on these other 2 criminal organizations, which has now been sent off to, I believe, don't quote me, but I know for sure FBI, Homeland Security, I believe OIG, and FMCSA. And for the other agent that's also on TikTok, I call her the blonde drunk because she got this short blonde hair, wants to try to troll me now because of these other 2 witches. Let me explain something to you. I don't care if you're a man a woman, or whatever. Anyone who knows my content when it comes to fraud, like I say, man, woman, if you're a fraud, broker, agent, carrier, driver, I don't care. You're all equal. But yet these witches want to claim that I'm picking on women. I treat women, you want to have independence, you will be treated equally like the men in this trucking and logistics industry. It's only fair. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, I lost my train of thought now. But anyway, so we got this big whole thing, and actually Fox Logistics, also there has been an analysis report done on them. I'm not sure if he sent that one in, but I think it needed a few modifications. So the other two went off. But anyways, now I remember. Back to the blondie one that likes to go by Freight Brokers Lounge on TikTok with the short blonde hair with the big bags underneath her eye. It looked like she'd been drinking a bottle of wine for the past month straight. So, and she was begging me, even told me she'd inked the contract, wanted me to give her that list of the 2,000 double brokered loads. And I told her, and then she's complaining because I haven't released it. Listen, you people don't know how things work. So, I'm working with a special agent. Like, let it sink through your head. So, those reports get sent off. We take minimum 30 days until we hear something back. If we don't hear anything back, then I'll probably put it out. But I'm in no rush because there's a benefit to what we are doing. And anyone who watches my channel, whether you're on YouTube or TikTok, you're on notice. You have to all be on notice. I cannot stand the fraud that's in this industry, the money laundering, the tax evasion, the multiple authorities, the non-domiciled CDLs, the guys who don't have CDLs, all this garbage that belongs in the garbage can and doesn't belong in this industry. I don't care who it is, okay? Let's get that straight. And I've said it over and over and over. There's no mercy. There's no mercy. And then when you want to push back and challenge me, and there's going to be more stuff. There's some more clowns that have started some other stuff, and they think they're slick, and they're going to outsmart these drivers to take advantage of them. I'm not going to let you guys take advantage of these drivers or the good brokers with the fraud you're doing. So, any of you that are on Fox, taking loads from Fox, don't cry to me. Do not cry to me if you're caught up in the nonsense, because like I said, these guys are going through those VIN numbers now. And the guy told me, he checked the first couple, he said there's other authorities attached to these VIN numbers that are supposedly leased on to Fox. Now I just have another guy who also does insurance work. He asked me for the agreement that the drivers are signing with Fox. Sent it to him. I sent it to the agent guy. We gather all this stuff. You're not going to hide or sweep anything. Nothing. You understand? This has been going on for years. And we don't care. We're going to make it public. We're going to make sure it's filed with the feds, documented, and we'll put it in the videos. So, I think that's it. If they like to challenge me again, just remember, I'm downloading the clips, and when I get a chance, because right now I'm out doing some field work, but don't worry, I save the video clips. I download everything. I save everything. I don't even care if you blow your nose. I'm going to save the Kleenex for the DNA. I'm Axel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're a legit person in this business, a true broker with no nonsense, a good carrier, I will promote you. I 100% promote you. Of course, I'm going to vet you myself because the vetting platforms can't even vet like I vet. So, I'm going to light my cigarette here. I like to smoke. Keeps me calm. Yeah. I'm Generation X, okay? We were brought up a different way. And some of you cannot handle it because, see, even this Armstrong agent and this little girl, they want to say I'm ominous. I'm ominous. I'm aggressive. Yeah, I'm in the trenches. I'm in the trenches fighting this fraud, and I've been fighting the fraud for over 3 years. Ain't nobody going to tell me otherwise. You better understand something and understand it quickly. We come from a different generation. My own father did 2 tours in Vietnam. I'm a U.S. veteran. You guys think that you're going to tell me that I need to be nice. I got this girl telling me I need to be more soft. More soft. Oh, that's definitely not going to happen. Greek and Italian here. For all you malakas out there, anyways, I'm Axel. I'll catch you guys in the next one. We got to get back. I'm working on one other thing. But these guys in the background are on my team. I'm telling you. And we're checking all those VIN numbers. We're going to get a list of all these carrier authorities that are involved with Fox and all this nonsense going on. Because I got the one insurance guy telling me this is a joke. I don't want to say no more. I'm going to wait till they're done. Because this agent from Armstrong thinks she's so slick. Even, let me keep going for one more second. She's even going to try to make a comment about Fox and about Empire. And she wants to make a comment about Empire. But yet one of her agents is emailing Empire. They have so many crooks on their email list, and she thinks she's smarter than me. Hey, keep making your TikToks, little girls, and Mrs. Ed. We're on it. We're on it. I'm Axel. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Like, share, and subscribe. You need any help? You know my email. I'll catch you guys.